Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Here we are, Chapter 4, Season 4, Last Resort. That's what they want to call it. I think it's going to be better than Season 3. We got some new locations, new weapons, augments, and let's get to it. Let's talk about the locations first. We have 3 new locations. I'm at the Eclipse Estate, which used to be Citadel. We also have Sanguine Suites, which used to be Lonely Labs. And we have Relentless Retreat, which is going to be at the bottom left-hand side of our map. Each of these areas will have these vaults right here. You'll have to kill a boss to open access to this, and it looks pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty nice in here. Once you're down here, you will see 3 mythic items along with a whole bunch of chests. You only get to pick one, so choose wisely. And which you get to pick from always changes. You get MIDAS drum gun, which is back. You have TNTINA'S kaboom bow.
This is steel.
The CHUG is also back. Charged shotgun, shockwave launcher, and a ray gun. And I think my favorite is the Foundation's MK7 assault rifle. Oh, and GUNNAR'S Stinger SMG. So you only get to pick one. The other ones will close, as you've seen. Once those close, you will have more guards coming after you, and the security alarm will go off. So you can either fight them off, or you can just run out. I think this was our first game, so we just chose to see what they're all about, see how good, strong they are, and just fight them off. I'll have all of this list on the description below if you need to look.
No.
There are also secret doors in these locations. At the Eclipse Estate, below this bridge, if you go down this way, it requires a silver key, and you can actually enter the vault from an underground passage. So my team right here found this and put the key in, and I'm like, okay, let's go see what's going on. Oh, look at all these lights. If you were to hit one of those lights, cages fall down. That's what I found out in a different game. So check out other areas and see if you can find those other secret doors. Another new thing this season that they added in the game is called Forecast Towers. Now I think this is going to be kind of broken if you do get it. So if you look on the map, there's going to be little satellite towers that form in the, I think, the second circle, and they'll have guards.
Where'd he go?
Kill the guards, you grab the key. You bring that key all the way to this console in front of that satellite, and you'll have forecast, future storm circle for the whole game.
There you go.
So recommend taking advantage of that if you can. They've also added bosses in other POIs in the map. Here we're on Mega City, fighting a boss here, grabbing the card, and going to these mini vaults. Some of these mini vaults in these other parts of these POIs don't have slurps. Like, they'll have chests, they'll have gold, but it's like a mini vault. So, and they still have these security cameras. Oh, goody. Still security cameras. They still have these beefed up turrets. So make sure you take those out before you get in there so you guys don't get killed from that. Now let's talk about some new items and guns in the game. First off is the rocket ram. You probably have already seen this. It's a new mobility item, right? You're flying across the air like an arc, but there is some delay from when you start it and when you're coming down. Makes you an easier target when you're fighting against people that are pretty accurate with the gun. The next one, the infiltrator pump shotgun. This is kind of like between a Maven and I would say like the Havoc pump from last season. It does have a faster fire rate at like 1.25 or something like that, but it doesn't do as much damage as the pump. So that's why it's kind of that in between type of gun, if you had to use that. Next gun we have is the Scoped Burst SMG, and it is what it sounds like. It's an SMG with a scope on it. I don't think it's going to be that great. And the next one's going to be the Twin Mag Assault Rifle, which is the one that I think is going to be my go-to gun now instead of the MK, instead of the Red Eye. And I like to use it for distance. You have to tap fire with it though, because it does have that recoil. But it's a great gun, and it's going to be one of the best assault rifles for sure. Another new item in the game is called a business turret. It's a business suitcase, and when you throw it down, it's a sentry turret. It'll aim, and if it sees somebody, it's gonna start shooting at them. I think it's nice for if you're trying to like guard an area, you know. trying to protect a loot cache, or maybe trying to capture a capture point, or maybe there's a one-way area where somebody's going to come through and you know they're going to come through that way. It's nice added support. Another new weapon in the game is remote explosives, C4. We have the sniper rifle is back, a suppressed one at that. So if you shoot it, they're not going to know where you're shooting from. That is the suppressed pistol back in the game. So now you can get different variations of rarity in that. Some carryovers from Season 3 that in the game are the Sharptooth shotgun. They brought back the Maven onto the map. Havoc suppressed assault rifle, the thermal DMR, combat SMG, and shockwave grenades, which is the main mobility item that I'm going to use over the rocket arm, just because I can get to point A to point B fairly quickly, and there's less of a chance for somebody to hit me out of the sky. Moving on to new augments in the game, we have the on-the-go bag. And it's going to give you a mobility item. It'll give you crash pads, shockwaves, and then each container that you open from there on will give you extra of that item. Sniper Striker. Now snipers are back in the game. They put one that snipers give you siphon upon damaging enemies. I don't know how effective that'll be if you're so far away anyway from somebody. Ammo drop. It grants ammo, but also makes it so enemies drop more ammo than usual. First shotgun. I think this will be my top tier favorite new augment. Shotguns deal increased damage on the first shot. For me, I like to use the Sharptooth right now. That's a heavy hitting gun. So if you pair that with that, you're going to do a lot of damage on the first hit. The new one, another new one, Pistol Salvo. Pistols have reduced fire rate, but increased damage. So it's kind of like Scope Salvo, which is still in the game as well, but with ARs. And this one with pistols. Fast Fisher. I don't know how much I'll be using this one, and I don't know how much you guys will be using this one. But you swim faster, and if you go to loot fishing spots, you swim right through them, you instantly loot fish. And that's all I got for you guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite thing is so far this season.